New video tonight of some of the airstrikes in Iran. U.S. Central Command says our forces are hitting Iran surgically, overwhelmingly, and unapologetically. Thanks for joining us. The Pentagon says 6 U.S. service members have died during this military operation. President Donald Trump says it may last for weeks. CBS News' Olivia Rinaldi has the latest.
The U.S.'s campaign against Iran continued Monday with ongoing airstrikes. The Pentagon says this video shows the U.S. military striking one of 11 Iranian ships that have reportedly been sunk since the attack on Iran began.
We're already substantially ahead of our time projections. We projected 4 to 5 weeks, but we have capability to go far longer than that.
The president reiterated in comments to reporters Monday that the attack on Iran was necessary.
This was our last best chance to strike.
But Democratic lawmakers aren't so certain, expressing concern over why an attack of this scale did not involve congressional approval.
This is Trump's war. This is a war of choice. He has no strategy. He has no endgame.
All of this comes as the Pentagon shared the number of U.S. servicemen killed in the operation has grown.
It happened to hit a tactical operations center that was fortified, but these are powerful weapons.
The U.S. and Israeli campaign against Iran continues to draw mixed global reaction, with a number of European allies expressing concern. On Monday, the European Commission president warned of the long-term implications.
From energy to nuclear, from transport to migration to security, we must be prepared for the fallout from these recent events.
But Iran continues to retaliate against U.S. allies in the Middle East, firing missiles upon Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, and Israel. Olivia Rinaldi, CBS News, Washington.
Right now, hundreds of our National Guard soldiers are stationed in the Middle East.
The integrated Reserve and National Guard forces have continued to demonstrate the value of America's reserve forces, including the Wisconsin Army National Guard operating in Kuwait and Iraq.
That was the highest-ranking military officer in the U.S. praising Wisconsin Guard soldiers during a press conference this morning. Some veterans that we spoke to in Somerset say they support President Trump's actions. More than 250 Minnesota National Guard soldiers are also in the region. The Guard says none of them are hurt. Iranians living in Minnesota have mixed feelings about what is happening in their home country. New tonight, Ubah Ali spoke to a student who says this isn't a war, but an intervention.
That's right, Frank. For Rosebah Ehsani, heartbreak and hope coexist. He's heartbroken over families living in fear over the internet cuts that makes it impossible to get updates, but says this moment is about freedom, something his dad died for.
Studying the velocity of the flow.
Most days you'll find Rosebah Ehsani here studying at the University of Minnesota.
We can study them computationally.
A PhD student chasing a future he once wasn't sure he'd have.
I never felt freedoms there. I never felt freedom.
He was born and raised in Iran under a regime he says criticized Western nations and censored everything. But the death of Iran's supreme leader gave him a glimmer of hope.
Cried for that moment because people of Iran were seeking for that moment for more than 37 years.
Now, as war grips Iran, explosions light up the sky. He's heartbroken, but hopeful.
I'm not calling that war. This is intervention, and we asked for it.
Ehsani describes a system where criticism of the supreme leader could carry consequences, one he knows personally.
My dad was arrested because he said something against the regime. He was captured. He was imprisoned and then executed.
You're doing what your dad couldn't do.
The same thing, it is my obligation. This is my duty to be representative of them.
Are you worried for your family right now that you haven't heard from them?
Sure, absolutely. I'm worried about them. I worry about all of the people in Iran. But I know there is no other choice. Change is possible even if the regime go.
Reality for Ihsan looks like waiting by the phone to hear from his family, something he hopes happens very soon. Frank.
All right. Thank you, Ubah. Other local Iranians say war is not the way to bring needed change.
I don't understand how bombing and killing and destruction can bring any liberation. This is the beginning of regional conflict, if not the beginning of World War III.
Kadiun Amjadi moved from Iran to Minnesota in 2010. Over the weekend, she told us she had not heard from her loved ones since the bombings there began. Minnesota Democrats say President Trump needed approval from Congress to launch these attacks. Senator Tina Smith said the Senate must immediately return to Washington and use our constitutional powers to pass a war resolution to stop this. This war will not make us safer. Senator Amy Klobuchar said, I will vote to pass the resolution to rein in President Trump and prevent unnecessary escalation. Republicans, however, are praising the military move. Representative Tom Emmer said POTUS campaigned on peace through strength, and he is delivering. Gas prices could be one of the major ways we feel the impact of the war here at home. Traffic through the Strait of Hormuz has ground to a halt. That strait sees 20% of the world's oil and natural gas pass through there every year. Energy infrastructure in the region is also being targeted. If the price of oil goes up, gas will follow. The price of other goods may rise too because the trucks that transport them run on diesel.